Spider-Man is officially done with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So where does the MCU go from here? Get ready to pour one out, folks, because it's official. Our friendly neighborhood superhero is donezo with the Marvel films. During the recent Variety Entertainment and Technology Summit, Sony Pictures CEO Tony Vinciquerra broke the news that for the moment the door is closed in regards to Peter Parker returning to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Of course, now the big question on every fan's mind is, where do the MCU and Spider-Man go from here? Last we saw of the old wall crawler, spoilers ahead, he had been teed up to take over as the MCU's new pseudo-Iron Man with the Tony Stark Edith glasses, and he unfortunately had his identity revealed to the world by J. Jonah Jameson. Plus, there was the whole Skrull subplot with Nick Fury. Quite a few big implications for both the Marvel Universe and Parker's personal life. On the Spider-Man side of the fence, we won't know how they plan to resolve the whole "my identity is revealed, what will I do?" until the third movie comes out. However, considering that for the most part the team behind the latest Spider-Man films appears to be mostly intact, minus Feige, Sony should be okay creatively speaking. Or, as Sony's CEO put it, the Marvel people are terrific people. We have great respect for them. But on the other hand, we have some pretty terrific people of our own. Kevin didn't do all the work. So it is safe to assume Sony will find a way to resolve this storyline without ruffling too many feathers. And as long as they don't take a cue from the comic storyline One More Day, where Peter literally made a deal with the devil to sacrifice his marriage to Mary Jane in order to save Aunt May's life, as well as erase the world's memory of his recently revealed identity, as you do, they should be fine. It's also no secret how badly Sony wants to have Spider-Man and Venom face off and then ostensibly team up. They have made it pretty clear that they want to establish their own Spider universe with characters like Venom, Morbius, Black Cat, and the like, and having complete control over the webhead will allow them to do that. Plus, according to Vinciquerra, they already have 5 or 6 Spider-Man-centric TV projects in the works that are rumored to be spearheaded by Into the Spider-Verse's Phil Lord and Chris Miller. So, in all honesty, it sounds like Spider-Man's future should be okay. But what about Marvel? We know that Feige and company were setting up Parker to be the next face of the Avengers and Iron Man. But with that plan thrown out the window, what now? In all likelihood, they will just have to drop it. While it no doubt stings to lose such a popular and profitable character, with the acquisition of 21st Century Fox, Marvel will have no problem backfilling that role. Despite the poor reception to both of the latest Fantastic Four and X-Men big screen outings, Feige and Marvel have a chance to reset the board with some of the most popular comic book characters of all time, similar to how they reset Spider-Man after the Andrew Garfield offerings. And this time, they won't have to worry about renegotiating a contract for the characters every few years. And with the robust library of new heroes and villains, from Wolverine and Deadpool to Doctor Doom and Mr. Fantastic, it should be no trouble to find a set of new eyes to explore the Marvel Cinematic Universe that can also take over the role as the Avengers' tech genius. As for the whole Skrull subplot with Nick Fury in space, while it was cool to see how the bigger world of the MCU tied into Spider-Man, all of the talk of Kree, sleeper cells, and Skrulls aren't specifically tied to Spider-Man. As interesting as it was, that subplot could just as easily have been dropped into a Black Panther or Captain Marvel film. In terms of its payoff, we wouldn't be surprised to see these more cosmic elements come into play in either the upcoming Eternals film or maybe even a little further down the line with Phase 5, where the Fantastic Four have been teased to make their first appearance. Overall, while it sucks that the door is closed between Marvel and Sony over Spider-Man, both companies will be fine. Marvel has proven that they have backup plans for their backup plans, and if Venom and Into the Spider-Verse are any indication of the power behind the Spider-Man franchise, then Sony should be good to go as well. At the end of the day, it's the fans who are getting the raw end of the deal, and it is too bad that both sides couldn't work it out. But hey, let's not forget that while the door is closed at the moment on Spider-Man returning to the MCU, that could change. Or, as our favorite Spider-Man producer Amy Pascal would put it,
there's a chance.
There's always a chance.
There's always a chance.
But what do you folks think? Who could replace Spider-Man in the MCU? Are you worried about Spider-Man without Kevin Feige at the helm? And if you were to adapt any Spider-Man comic into a film, which storyline would you pick? We know it can never happen, but we would love to see Nothing Can Stop the Juggernaut. Let's discuss. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, why not give us a like and subscribe? If you want to get notified every time we go live with a show or drop a new video, feel free to mash that little bell so you can be up to date on all the latest theories, news, and rumors in the pop culture world.